One of the major critiques that a lot of people had about The Rise of Skywalker, myself included, was not having more Force ghosts appear at the end of the movie or throughout the movie. We've explained previously before on the channel why exactly Anakin Skywalker's Force ghost was not in Star Wars Episode 9 and the grand finale, and why Luke and Leia were the only two Skywalkers or only two Jedi to appear at the end of The Rise of Skywalker to Rey, with the writer Chris Terrio explaining that the reason behind this was that Rey was in possession of the two Skywalker lightsabers, Leia's lightsaber and Luke's lightsaber, and that she felt the strongest connection to these two Skywalkers, which is the reason that they appear to her at the end while others do not. He went on to say that the Skywalker saga came to a culmination with the twins being reunited on Tatooine in spirit, and on their original homestead, which does make sense. However, recently the editor of The Rise of Skywalker has come out and explained even more why there were less Force ghosts at the ending of Star Wars Episode 9, and did reveal that those Force ghosts may actually appear to Rey later down the line. There are even other rumored cuts of the film that may actually include more Force ghosts, as a lot of actors have come out and said that there's actually a 3-hour version of The Rise of Skywalker with a ton of new footage, involving more stuff with Palpatine and maybe again even Force ghosts. Anyway, let's get on to the full comments. We absolutely discussed who would be there at the end. It's not as though those Force ghosts will never appear to Rey now that she really is the first of a new Jedi. I think she has all of those Jedi behind her. JJ was pretty clear about the idea that he didn't want to take away from the moment of Leia finally appearing as a Force ghost and the twins finally being together. This might be in the novelization, but we talked a lot about how Leia lost her home. Alderaan is gone, so she could never take Luke to see where she grew up as a princess. But Luke could have taken Leia to see where he grew up as a farmer. But the twins never got to see Tatooine together. So the idea of seeing the twins together after the sabers are laid to rest felt like there was something that was very moving to me and for JJ Abrams. And so this is why Luke and Leia are the only two Force ghosts that we selected to appear at the end. It also hit home that Leia was now one with the Force along with her twin brother. To circle back on one of the earlier questions, besides the friends being together, I suppose our main goal of these few weeks, because we were working largely with Leia footage, was to fulfill the promise that there is another in this film. A comment made all the way back in Empire Strikes Back by Yoda when he mentions that Leia is a Skywalker herself, and we wanted to fulfill that. It has to put Leia into the Jedi pantheon. To do without new footage of Leia was challenging, but that became the central story of Rey finishing the Jedi journey of Leia. That way, by the end of the film, Leia could join Luke as a Force ghost, and spiritually join her father and all of the other Jedi. While you only see the twins in that moment, we thought that that would give Leia more centrality, and you would really feel the strength of seeing Leia in the Jedi afterlife for the first time. Spiritually, it's not a crazy idea that all of the Jedi would be standing with them, but it might have been a bit of a visual shock to see all of these new characters on Tatooine who weren't a part of the story of Leia, Luke, and Rey, which is why we chose to have it be an intimate moment between the three of them. But there you have it, guys. Again, the filmmakers wanted this to be a very important, spiritual, and intimate moment for Leia and Rey specifically. The idea that now Leia has fully become a Jedi and joined the other Jedi in the afterlife, along with Rey beginning a new generation of a Jedi Order. It does make a lot of sense why they would want to focus on her character, and make Leia very much a central figure in The Rise of Skywalker, despite having limited footage due to Carrie Fisher's passing. As a hardcore Star Wars fan, I would have liked to see all of the Force ghosts together, but I understand the decision by the filmmakers. The decision to make this a moment strictly about Leia, Luke, and Rey, and all of the figures that were integral to the plot of the sequel trilogy. Again though, I do like the comments that all of these other Force ghosts could appear to Rey down the line to comfort her and lead her on her new Jedi journey. Anyway though, my friends, what are your guys' thoughts on this? And did you like this inclusion at the end, or would you have liked to see all the Force ghosts together? As always, my friends, thank you guys so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.